guys want the cheapest and most reliable website for MT, go to safenbamt.com. They deliver super fast, it's safe, and use code HTB for a 5% discount. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing today? It is Henry the Blasian here with a new video, and as you guys can tell by the title of the video and by kind of how I'm introducing myself today, I'm coming at you guys with something a little bit different, a little bit spicy, a little bit delicious, a little bit sour, with a tad of sweetness. What? You know where I'm going with this, okay? Basically, guys, I'm going to be coming at you guys with a new series, and as you can tell by the title of the video, it is going to be called The Wheel of My Team. What? What the f? That does not work. I will never ever go that high pitched again. We're gonna call it The Wheel of My Team. That sounds more epic. See, that I like. But anyways, yes guys, today we are indeed going to be starting this new series on this channel, and this one was heavily inspired by MMG, who is a Madden YouTuber. He does his Wheel of Mutt, and I kind of wanted to incorporate that into 2K in some way, shape, or form. So if it seems similar to his series, it's because it was heavily inspired by him. Shout out to you, even though you're doing football, I'm doing basketball. Yeah. But yes guys, today the Wheel of My Team begins, but it won't be an official episode today. Today I want to introduce you guys to what the series is, because I'm actually going to need your guys' help regarding some of the rules, some of the challenges, and also some of the upgrades. So before we actually get into the challenges and the wheel and the upgrades and stuff like that, I figured I should show you guys what kind of lineup I'm starting with, and the lineup I decided to start this series off with was boom, guys. As you can see, this lineup is kind of looking like, you know, doo-doo flakes. There are some things I might have to adjust. I feel like this is a very balanced lineup for how I'm gonna start this series. Obviously, once I explain the rules, it's gonna make more sense. But the two rubies we have here is basically because we have a dynamic duo. We got Emerald Alex Burke, Sean Elliott, Jonathan Isaac, and then the bench is just hot doo-doo flakes. Steve Blake, like who? James Edwards, like who? And the rest as well, yeah, except for my boy OG. Shout out to my Canadians. Alright, so guys, to dive into the series, you guys already know the series is called Wheel of My Team. So it is obviously gonna have a wheel incorporated into it. And as you can see right now on the screen, this is going to be my phone. You can see that there's a bunch of wheels here, but there's three main ones that we want to focus on: the Wheel of My Team, the Challenge Wheel, and the Hall of Lame. Those are the three main ones that are really gonna affect this series as we go on. Now the first one, the Wheel of My Team right here, this is the one we're actually going to spin first, and this one is going to draft a player for us to add onto our lineup before we go into a game. So I'm gonna go ahead here and spin it, for example, and see where it lands on, and it is a Rookie of the Year in this case. So I could draft anyone that has been a Rookie of the Year, put them on my lineup, and then we can take them into the unlimited streets. Now before we actually get into the unlimited streets, there is going to be a challenge wheel. Now this challenge wheel, they're not going to be easy challenges, but if we do manage to beat the challenges, we will be able to get additional upgrades for our players. Now this is where I actually need your help, guys. You can see there's actually pretty difficult challenges where you can only shoot threes for 1/4. So I'll kind of let you guys determine how many upgrades we get. Or should we do it where if I fail the challenge, I lose the player I drafted, and if I win the game, I get upgrades instead? So essentially what I want you guys to comment down below is either win equals the upgrades or win equals keeping the draft player, and whichever one you guys decide on, I'll switch it for the challenges. So for example, if you guys say a win equals upgrades, then beating the challenge wheel will equal me keeping the player I ended up drafting, or the other way around. Again, it's going to be up to you guys, just because I can't really come to a decision. Unless I end up coming to a decision before the official episode 1, that's kind of how it goes. And when we do actually lose a game, guys, not only would we lose the upgrades or the draft player, but there's actually going to be a Hall of Lame. So as you guys can see here on the Hall of Lame, there is a couple of terrible options. I'm going to go ahead and spin one right here just to show you guys an example. And you can see that we almost stopped on the comment casualty. This one is stay golden. What stay golden means is my best player has to downgrade all the way to a gold card for at least 2 games. This one isn't as bad of a penalty. There's some pretty terrible ones here that I'm going to show you on the list. I have downgrade 2 players twice. There's a first class to hot ass, which what it means is get your best player and downgrade them to the worst possible thing and they stay there permanently. In this case, it's going to be a gold card. There's one that's load management for 3 games. I tried to be a little bit creative just so it makes the series more fun, and load management is your best player is benched for 3 games. So in this case, let's say for example it would be Jonathan Isaac, just because Wendell and Kobe White are a duo, and if you move one the other one doesn't work. But Jonathan Isaac, I would have to move him all the way to my bench. Let's say Ibaka's right here and he has to sit here, so it's not like I can replace a different player. That way it doesn't alternate the overall of my team and we still run into just as tough of opponents. Now if we do have a scenario with the stay golden where I have to run into, or I have to downgrade, let's say Kobe White to a gold, what happens is I have to keep that gold player on my lineup. So let's say Sean Elliott for example has to go down to a gold card. I cannot put Ruby OG Adunobi in the starting lineup of that game because that guy is meant to be my starter and this guy is meant to be my bench, and that can't necessarily change. And obviously I've got to be a little bit fair with that when it also comes to minutes of the game. Now as we continue to go here, you can see there's a bunch of different things. There's one called a shoot your shot, and with that one I'm actually going to use my phone camera. I've got a hoop in my room and we're gonna shoot 3 shots, and every shot that I miss is going to be a downgrade to my players. I thought that one was pretty fun as well. And then there's the one where you guys get involved, and that one is called the comment casualty. Let me actually see if I can spin a wheel and land on the comment casualty here for you guys. But essentially what the comment casualty one is going to be is I'm gonna spin the wheel, they're gonna pick it, and you guys get to decide what the downgrades are gonna be. So the most popular comment on that episode are what the downgrades are going to be that we're gonna apply to the next episode before we get started. So I wanted to get you guys involved. I feel like if I get you guys involved in the series, it's always more fun, and that goes for all the other wheels as well. There's a challenge wheel where you guys get to pick what the challenge is, and that will go into the next challenge. So for the first episode, if we spin a comment challenge, obviously we'll spin again, and then whatever the most popular comment ends up being, we will use for the next episode. And I'm not sure if I have one on the actual wheel of my team for upgrades. If I do, which I do, is going to be a comment section player. So essentially what that one means is you guys are gonna comment down below a player you think I should add to the team, and if it has the most likes, then we will add it onto the team. To start off, we're gonna try to avoid adding pink diamonds and galaxy opals right away because that wouldn't make any sense. But you can see here as I go through the list of the wheel of my team, there's a bunch of different wheels and it's pretty creative. There's a 1-pack guaranteed, rookies of the year, Adidas athlete, there's a god mode where I get to add an opal card or any card of my choosing for 3 games onto my team. There's the tier wheel, there's Super Saiyan 2, there's the 5 upgrade shot, which just like it meant for the downgrades, every shot that I make on my hoop in my room will equal an upgrade. But yeah, I tried to be super creative here, guys. I kind of want to just show you the list of what was going on here in case you guys wanted to add on to this. So that was the wheel of my team. This right here is the challenge wheel. There's a couple creative things on here as well, such as point guard Houdini for 1 quarter. What this means is my point guard cannot score and cannot be involved in anything for 1 quarter. So whoever's at my point guard position for either the first, second, third, or fourth quarter cannot be involved in anything. Obviously the only thing they can control is rebounds, but no assists, nothing else, because defensive rebounds and stuff I can't control, but offensively they cannot be involved. There's also 13 threes made. There's one where we have to start down 10 points and come back and win the game. So yeah, I tried to be super creative with this and thought it would make it super fun. Alright, so now that you guys have seen the wheel of my team, the challenge wheel, and the Hall of Lame wheel, you guys are probably wondering, HTB, what exactly is the objective of this team? What is the goal we are trying to achieve? And the goal is to win a championship, boys and girls. And to win a championship in the playoffs, you've got to win 16 games. So that is how many games we are going to try to win with this team. Obviously, if we go 16-0, that would be amazing. We're not going to try to do any kind of unlimited 12-0 just because there's gameplays and stuff I do have to record for you guys. And if you guys want to be able to see no money spent series and other series, then I just can't only prioritize playing online with just this team. That's just not going to work. So I'm going to try to go with kind of like a playoff deal where we're going to try to get 16 wins. But there is a twist, guys. If we lose 4 times, we have to completely reset our team and start over. I don't know if I want to go for 16 wins. Is that going to be too much for this series? We can do just 12 wins, but I wanted to do 16 just because that's how many games you need to win to actually get an NBA championship. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys want 12 or 16, or maybe I'll be decided by the official first episode. But essentially how it's going to work is if we get 4 total losses, we have to completely restart from the beginning, because that's how many losses you need to lose a playoff series. And the way it's going to work is every 4 games that we do manage to win, we can take away 1 loss. So unless we just play super terribly, we shouldn't be getting reset. Unless we play terribly going further down and we get reset, then that's going to be super tough. But that's just kind of something interesting that I did want to incorporate into this series, making it a little bit more fun. If we lose, not only are we having the chance of getting eliminated, we lose players, there's downgrades. So there's a lot of upside and there's a lot of downside to winning games in this series, and I think that's what's gonna make it so fun. So I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below what you think of all the things I've presented. The first official episode is most likely gonna be out this weekend, just because I said I was gonna get you guys that no money spent series tomorrow, and I know you guys love that no money spent series, so I can't really welch on that. But I want all you guys' comments, any ideas, any critique. I want to hear it all in the comment section below. I think I am going to stick to this lineup. There's no players I really want to change. There's certain players that are there for certain reasons that'll make more sense once we start spinning the wheel and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the official series. I wanted to present it to you guys before we start episode 1, because I feel like if I started episode 1 having to explain all of this, you guys might have fallen asleep. So I'd rather have you guys fall asleep now than during episode 1, if that makes sense. But with that being said, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. I'm hoping we enjoyed this series together a ton. I tried to incorporate as much of you guys with the comments as much as I could, so you guys could have an impact on this team as well. So yeah, let's have fun with it. It's December, Christmas is coming. Let's keep dropping the content, baby. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like. For you new viewers, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Blasian Nation. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day, and take care.